Overwatch. The most disappointing shooter with so much potential. But why? Why is Overwatch so bad? The best term to describe all aspects of Overwatch right now is sunk cost fallacy. This is the phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily into it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial. Almost everything bad about Overwatch can be related back to this. The competitive scene in Pro League, if you can even call it that, are a joke. Neither of these have received reasonable changes in the 6 to 7 years of this game. This game has also only received one minor MMR reset from the transition of Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. The top content creators somehow have a personal attachment to Blizzard, despite Blizzard being one of the worst companies I've ever seen. The same type of content creators who have complained about the game for years, but the second we get any progress of Blizzard recognizing their game is bad, they start to cry. This phenomenon is why I'm scared if there is another hero shooter better than Overwatch, people won't leave it despite knowing Overwatch is a worse game. Look at Asmongold, who has been playing WoW since 2006, another Blizzard title. But guess what? He doesn't play it anymore because he prefers new additions MMOs brought because they were better games. I love you, Apply, but this is such a bot take you had. Overwatch and Blizzard is not a company you should ever sink ship with. They are a terrible company. I am genuinely convinced that people who are in Blizzard's content creator Discord server are being paid off. Because how did we go from Seagull being in pro play, recognize that a support completely killed DPS for 2 years?
If there is a Masters, High Masters / GM Brigida on the other team, and you're a professional level Overwatch League Tracer player, you're probably going to swap or else you're kind of throwing.
But when you retire and are in their Discord server, you're suddenly now having these takes.
I hate supports in this game, that's why I don't play anymore. Same damage DPS and all the healing. Yeah, that's kind of how the game has to work though. Like, the funny thing is, I think it's kind of always been this way a little bit.
He then later explains that's because of the reduction of an off tank. However, support could be bad with this logic. Emphasis on could. But you know what is boring and bad right now? DPS. So why haven't we even attempted to change our strategy to make both of these in line with each other? Which goes back to the sunk cost fallacy. Even though Seagull could play off tank, he was definitely well aware that DPS got completely killed based off of his friends and competitors.
I can't play my DPS anymore. It's gone.
I just don't understand how the Overwatch community is fine with no change and the threat of history repeating itself. You might be asking yourself, why do you play Overwatch then if it's bad? And I have the same response that Gale Adelaide has, who is a player I have mad respect for. At its core, it's a fun mechanical shooter, but it's just ran by a company. So let's list all the things I think are bad about Overwatch 2. 5v5, toxicity, smurf / educational unranked GM, VC being a ghost town, 38 characters and there is no ban system or even a map ban system for that matter, and unbalance of the characters in this game in general. Let's start with 5v5. Is this a new feature or just removing content? Well, to Blizzard, it was for balance of the game. But why? Double shields? Well, Blizzard, why didn't you first try nerfing the 2 meta shield heroes, Sigma and Orisa, by just, I don't know, making it where they don't also have the highest sustainability as well? But nah, let's not do that first and instead delete a player from the game. It's funny how 5v5 was done for balance, making it sound like it was for competitive aspects, but then you proceed to do absolutely nothing with your competitive scene. Oh, but you're making PvE, so this game was going to be a casual game. Oh, wait.
Wait, brother. Then what even is in the plans then?
Overwatch has no identity. It isn't for casuals or for competitive. It's nothing. It somehow managed to actually achieve literally nothing with its release except delete content. And makes this clip age like fine wine.
Same game.
The toxicity in this game has always been present, even very early on in Overwatch.
Seems legit.
Why are you peeking that?
I'm not dude. Okay, okay.
There, dude.
That's awesome, dude.
All right, Smurfs. Guys, I think I'm gonna have a really hot take here. I think smurfing is bad. Now, I've already explained why this is bad on my video about but I would like to add on to it because I did get some valid comments on things I did miss. So some comments I did receive were that smurfing is bannable because they have been banned before while smurfing. Can you get banned for smurfing? Technically, but would I really call it as getting banned by smurfing? Not really, because all that happened was you got mass reported and the game detected you were a cheater. Also, people saying that the emails they get say they got banned for smurfing. I don't know where you live, but that is not what we get in NA. All my friends who have been banned for smurfing have received emails saying they can't tell them the reason for third-party reasons. But at the end of the day, why does it even matter? Smurfing is bad for the game. And the fact that top streamers in Overwatch can smurf constantly and stream it is very unhealthy for the game. And it's sad that some people don't even see that as a problem. Alright, VC being a ghost town. Where did all the fun personalities go in voice chat? Where did all the soundboard goofballs go? Where did all the people even trying to have fun go in Overwatch? They're all just gone. This tweet hits pretty deep for me because honestly, I feel blessed just having one other person in VC. It's pretty common to be all alone by yourself in VC, and it's actually really depressing.
Yes, he went to check. Oh, DD. Oh, what it is? Oh, DD. What it is?
I've always wanted to know where all the Overwatch personalities went and the games they play now because I actually have more time on Geometry Dash recently than Overwatch. I think VC and games can make a return and be alive, but as of now, they are for sure dead in Overwatch. Alright, genuine question. How is there not a character or map ban system in Overwatch ranked yet? Alright, let's take Siege for example. It has 65 operators and has 4 bans before each game, 2 for each team. Now, let's look at Overwatch, which has 38 characters, which is more than half of what Siege has, and there is not one ban pick for either team. The only reason people hate character bans is that you're admitting your game is unbalanced. But guys, are we gonna actually sit here and say Overwatch is a balanced game? Guys, let me paint you an actual scenario. Let's say you hop on Overwatch, load into a game, and then you hear,
"Welcome to Junkertown."
And then this happens to you.
Attackers incoming.
This could have been avoided not by just a hero ban, but a map ban. But again, sunk cost fallacy. Alright, so unbalance of this game. This has been complained about a lot, but I'll keep it short. This game will never be balanced. But I do think Blizzard is very capable of completely changing current metas. I'm going to say it how it is. It's not that people hate things being unbalanced in Overwatch, it's when it's unbalanced and not fun to verse against. The best meta, in my opinion, for Overwatch 2 by far was Season 1. Guys, we had a Genji meta without Ana in it. Granted, Genji was strong, but guys, that was genuine peak. Dive equals fun. Okay, to be fair, I was a Lucio player, but listen, Lucio metas are the best metas. There is a trend where Blizzard likes to nerf fun metas quicker, and this is because usually those characters are difficult to master. As a result, less players can play these metas properly. This has happened with Doom, Tracer, and Genji many times throughout Overwatch's history. Now, most of you probably don't care about Pro League, but for you people saying Pro League dying is good for its future, do you not understand what Blizzard did with orgs in the past for Overwatch? There used to be popular esports orgs in Overwatch Pro League, but Blizzard completely screwed some of them over like Rogue and Cloud9. So just think, a game company completely screwed you over in the past and is now a failing competitive game. Would you want to come back to the game? I'm not a leader of a Pro League org, but it makes absolutely no sense to come back to Overwatch. I really appreciate you guys watching till the end of the video. You guys are absolute legends, and as always, thank you for watching.